So today is a mellow day in the life because we woke up kind of feeling like it's really gloomy outside and gray, and
to this part,
just enjoying some leftover carrot cake from last night's small group. And so today I think we're just gonna have a relaxing day, getting some school done, playing some games. Hey, oh, my boy is sad, but maybe carrot cake will make him happy. So after that little bit of an introduction about the gray skies and the gloominess of the day, the sun came out. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bunch of smoke on that side of the fence over there. That's where they burn a lot of our trash. Oh, thank you. Can you reach up there?
No.
How are you gonna do this?
Throw it away.
Wait a minute and I'll help you. Go. But it is a very good idea that we fill this out, right? So because furlough is coming up and the kids will be seeing dentists and everything, we are brushing our teeth 2 times a day, which maybe you are thinking, what? You don't already brush your teeth 2 times a day? No. Nighttime was enough for our family, right? Mm-hmm. But now I'm thinking we gotta start doing it 2 times a day. So they are. So yeah, this is the smoke that I was talking about. So I'm gonna just shut my window. It gets so smoky in the house if we let the windows stay open, and then all the smoke comes into the upstairs. Hey. Are you anxious to start school?
No.
Okay guys, let's start school.
Okay, no, I give up. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Yikes!
Outside, no, that is not the sun shining outside, that is the smoke. So we are closing all the windows.
We're gonna need to get some fans out here.
Well, why don't you do that then? Oh, it's hard to.
Have it over your list. Okay. There's only one.
What are you working on during the read aloud, Calvin?
Knitting this.
Calvin's
I
not
really
working.
wanted to work on one of these.
Oh, how come you can't?
I don't know.
You can. Which
I
one?
wanted to work on one of Drena's. Oh, sure, you can work on mine. I have a lot.
Faith is knitting. Faith, what are you knitting?
A little scarf for one of our baby cousins.
Jen, do you have 2 rolls of that?
And Joyanne's knitting. Oh,
Here it is.
wow, you girls are coming along really well on your knitting.
Yeah.
Chapter 16, Prettying Up. Making some tea before we head upstairs and do the rest of the kids' independent work. Still looking pretty smoky outside, and that little bit of sun that we had about an hour ago is no more. Just starting some marking. Faith is doing Saxon 8-7
So what am I doing
for
for
grade
my
7 this year. So usually I try and mark her lessons every few days or so. I don't do it every single
What
day.
am I writing about?
You remember the research that you did on the Canada woodland animals?
Yeah, so I do one section a day.
Please work on your opening paragraph. And we'll see where you, I don't know. We might do 2 paragraphs today. I'm not going to spread it over a whole 2 weeks.
Like Jan.
No, because you're in grade 5. Doesn't have to be long, but you're introducing your topic and you're making it interesting for your audience. Okay, you can ask a question or you can state an interesting fact or something like that. Okay. So Faith, what is the difference between affect and effect?
One's a verb, one's a noun, basically.
Can you give me a sample sentence with a noun?
Okay, my dad's wise words had a huge effect on me.
Okay. So Wesley, what are you working on right now?
My essay about Canada's woodland animals.
And here's opening paragraph. Awesome.
It's not done yet. I still have to add this much more.
Or Calvin, what is this, Calvin?
Handwriting.
Handwriting. So do you remember what an adverb is?
Action.
It describes an action. Yep. Adverbs describe actions.
Bob carefully stirred the cake batter.
Okay, so what is Bob doing in the sentence? Stirred. Does it say how he stirred?
Carefully.
Carefully. So carefully is the adverb. Yeah. What's the adverb in Carl happily did his chores?
Happily.
Yeah. Max carefully painted the old fence. What do you think the adverb is?
Carefully.
Carefully. You know this. This is like easy. All right, let's go on. Wesley, it's a new concept that you have to discuss.
Yeah.
Decimal chart. Excuse me, let's see. I can't see. Draw decimal charts on your paper. Decimal chart, simplifying fractions. Discuss how the rules in the decimal chart apply to each of these problems. Okay.
I didn't even know how we got this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We have to go and get a new printer. Our printer finally bit the dust. It lasted a really nice long time though, so we're gonna buy the exact same one. So we did get the printer. We weren't able to use our Visa card, which I still don't really understand why. Something about the ink, or I don't know. I had to pay cash for the printer, but anything else in the store, including a computer, I could have used my Visa card, and I didn't understand why. And then we picked up some vegetables from ShopRite. Some things are missing. And why are things missing in ShopRite? Why don't they have everything in the store? Nobody really knows, but we're thinking maybe it had something to do with the elections that happened recently, and maybe...
It's a bad store.
No, maybe they just didn't want to order a bunch of stuff and then something bad political happened. We don't really know. Anyways, so the election is over, nothing bad happened, and maybe these shipments will arrive and we'll actually have regular things back in the store again. But basically at this point, we meal plan as we grocery shop. Where's the back of his head? Oh yeah, right on the top. Got some hair ripped out. What's for lunch today?
Sandwich.
Oh.
And all that peanut butter and jelly. I'm mad.
Oh. You know, it's good to eat things other than peanut butter and jelly. It's called a balanced diet. You can get scurvy by only eating one thing.
I can be droopy.
It's still pretty gloomy looking out. It's so quiet out, nothing is happening. Clouds, 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 and blue sky. So sadly for Rob and Faith and Wesley, who stayed behind from the printer buying trip, I didn't tell them what we were planning for lunch, so they had to have peanut butter and honey, even though there was meat there.
I thought that means
like to have chips.
And, oh yeah, and I had bought Doritos for lunch today, which they did not eat, which we will eat. The next sentence is,
Trian, snap!
the Underground Railroad wasn't really a railroad.
he doesn't really like peanut
I'm being told that Dad actually had a cheese sandwich. He could have had meat. Thank you, Diane. He could have had meat, or yeah. Or he could have called me, I guess, to find out. Okay, next sentence. It didn't have train cars or train tracks. We're just finishing up school. As I said, lunch is over. And it's still gray outside. For those of you watching from a wintry home, I know I have nothing to complain about, but we did move to the land of blue sky. And there's no blue sky. And something happens when you get used to blue sky and sun, and then you don't have it. It's really difficult to deal with.
You feel cold and you want to be, and you feel like you're sick.
You feel cold and you feel like you want to be sick.
Be free, period.
That's my 9-year-old
Be free,
daughter's
period.
opinion. Oh, you have to write on there?
Yes, I don't know where I have a pencil.
Okay.
Right on these.
Ugh.
Mom, look. It's a tail. It's a tail
Ooh, a lizard tail. Gross. Did you see the lizard?
Yeah, I tried to catch him, but the tail went off. That's one of its most it's just wiggling around.
Oh, that is so gross.
That's cool. It's a bird.
It sounds like he's over there somewhere. I just love that bird call. I don't know what kind of a bird it is, but I think it sounds so cool.
Yeah, that's one of the sitting here.
So it's 2 o'clock right now and everybody's finished school and we've done the errands that we need to do today. And you might be able to hear the piano is being played downstairs, and whoever needs to finish tidying up their rooms, they are doing that right now. And then we'll just spend the rest of the day relaxing and putting some chicken in the oven for supper. And tonight Rob and I have a Skype. And that's pretty much the extent of our day. My dog's favorite place to be. And previously I had a longer bedspread that almost touched the floor, and before I knew he enjoyed sleeping under our bed, I was folding clothes here, and all of a sudden this foot touched my foot and I freaked out. And then funny enough, the same thing happened to my house lady. But I'll just be doing stuff in here and all of a sudden I'll hear like the snoring coming from underneath the bed. Hunter? Hunter? Come! What are you doing? Come on! Come! So we kind of have a cleaning blitz going on here. The boys' room is also looking very nice. Oh, look at out there. It's so smoky outside still. That fire has been going relentlessly all day, and it's almost 3 o'clock.
Kind things.
Kind things. How can I be kind?
Mom, Master Buck's gone.
I can encourage them at hard times. I can share my Lego with them. 20 ways of how Wesley thinks he can be kind.
Oops.
And then Calvin's, how can I be kind? 10 things, and then I think it goes over on the other side. Yeah. So guys, have these lists been helpful for you to remember practical ways that you can be kind?
Ah, mousy. The best of them.
And I like your front yard, and you have a barbecue. Wow, does everybody come to your house for a barbecue?
Most likely. No. I have a garden, a barbecue, a pool, lawn chair, bike, roadway, LEDs, flower bed. What's an LED? Roses, and my house. This is the kitchen, eating area.
You have clothes on the floor of your kitchen.
Yeah, that's just my guys' clothes. My bathroom is here. There's a hallway there. This is like where I read. This is my office, storage room, and my bedroom. I have a dog, so my dog sleeps there in the night. This is my family's car.
Wow.
It has 2 guns, and when you look at it from the front, it has 3.
This is the one Wesley built, but he didn't have any money, so he gave it to me.
What do you mean he didn't have any money?
Like, because they all work for me. I'm in the military.
Oh.
So I don't have any money to give them, so I give them spaceships.
You pay them in spaceships.
Yeah.
But he doesn't pay them anymore.
Tonight's supper is going to be really easy, just roasted chicken. So actually what I like to do is I like to put the whole thing in completely frozen. Oh, this lid doesn't even fit on. While it's so stiff from being frozen, but I put the bird in completely frozen, and in about 3 hours, it's done. I really like doing it that way. It's super easy. We'll probably have potatoes and some kind of a vegetable with it. The lady who brought me this chicken gave me the feet this time, and I dumped it all into the same bag when I froze it, so the feet are getting cooked with the chicken, and I'll take them off later because I'm not about to try and pry those loose from this frozen block right now. There we go. I did end up being able to fit the lid on. So in a few hours I'll have roasted chicken. Why is it so dark? What are you guys watching? Magic School Bus.
I don't like this TV show.
You don't like this TV show? Wild Kratts or DuckTales?
No, Wesley I would want to watch DuckTales. No, but Wesley wants to watch Chip and Dale. And I don't want to watch.
I'm sure you guys can watch something else tonight, but just 2 for right now. So why don't one of you pick right now and then one of you pick later?
I will. No, I will. Carl, what's the kind thing you could do?
What's the kind of thing you could do?
Hey, you don't tell other people to be kind. You be kind yourself. Yes, the girls are a little bit procrastinating on their dishes and should have been done a long time ago. So the boys are having show and tea before they head to bed. What are you doing?
I'm shaking like crazy.
Get down.
I was right. The cockroach ran right under me.
So?
Mom, it's this big.
Now where is it?
I don't know.
It went under here and
Oh man.
disappeared because all the kids were screaming. And
Move the couch.
good grief! Scared of a tiny little cockroach.
Are you kidding?
What's right there?
Stop it. It is not. Are you sure it went that way?
I saw it run from here to here. And then all of my kids screamed and jumped, and I thought the table was going to collapse because they were jumping on it.
So where did you see it go though? Get this yardstick and move it underneath the couch and stuff.
Who cares?
I do. I don't want it crawling on my face. Good night, Calvin. Good night, Wes. Dad got it. Yeah.
Who in the toilet and it didn't fly?
Oh. Okay, Dad got it. What are you doing with the towel under your door?
Cockroaches to come in underneath.
Good night, Joanne. Good night, Faith. Excuse me. Thank you for being my hero, catching the cockroach and flushing the toilet.